Following up on his vow for California to take more ambitious steps to reduce climate change in the wake of devastating wildfires, Governor Gavin Newsom on Wednesday announced California will prohibit the sale of all new passenger vehicles that run on gasoline starting in 2035. At least a dozen countries around the world already have similar laws in place by 2030, including England, Germany, Norway, Sweden, Israel and India. Canada and France have announced a similar phase out of internal combustion engines by 2040. But Newsom's move to make California the first state to take such a step is historic, and is expected to ripple across the United States. With 40 million residents, California is the largest vehicle market in the United States, and its emissions laws for decades have shaped how cars are made. This is the most impactful step our state can take to fight climate change, Newsom. For too many decades, we have allowed cars to pollute the air that our children and families breathe. You deserve to have a car that doesn't give your kids asthma. Our cars shouldn't make wildfires worse, and create more days filled with smoky air. Cars shouldn't melt glaciers or raise sea levels threatening our cherished beaches and coastlines. The new rules, which came in the form of an executive order, will not affect existing gasoline or diesel-powered vehicles. Those will still be legal in California and can continue to be bought or sold as used cars. It will affect new passenger cars, minivans and SUVs. Essentially, it is the beginning of the end of the internal combustion engine in California. Newsom's order requires the California Air Resources Board to begin writing rules to put the phase-out in place. The board, whose members are appointed by the governor, was established in 1967 by former Governor Ronald Reagan to write rules to reduce the state's notoriously bad smog. Since then the agency has passed rules requiring automakers to reduce tailpipe emissions of carbon monoxide, particulate matter and other pollutants, dramatically reducing smog. The board also has required catalytic converters on new vehicles, and has mandated since 1990 that automakers produce hybrid and electric vehicles as a growing percentage of their new car fleets. Already California has more electric and hybrid vehicles on the road, from Teslas to Nissa Leafs to Toyota Priuses, than any other state. Under the new executive order, the Air Board also will write regulations to require that new medium and heavy-duty vehicles will be 100% zero emission by 2045, where feasible. Newsom said earlier this month that the state would take more aggressive action to reduce greenhouse gas emissions in the wake of disastrous fires that have swept the state. 5 of the 6 largest fires in recorded California history have occurred since August 1, and several are still burning. So far, 3